And now, get ready for another training by Internet marketing expert, Dr. Matt Laporte. Matt helps home-based business owners, traditional business owners, network marketers, and entrepreneurs leverage the Internet to attract customers, clients, and sales with online marketing strategies and optimized marketing funnels. And now, here's your host and marketing expert, Dr. Matt Laporte.
Hey, it's Matt Laporte from workwithmattlaporte.com. Created this training for you to discuss a common problem, a common question that many people approach me with, and it's a common problem and question in the industry, and that is, okay, I know I'm supposed to create, some valuable content for my prospects and for generate leads, and I know I'm supposed to do this on a consistent basis, but what type of content should I produce, and where can I come up with ideas of things to write about, or videos to create, or articles to write? So I want to discuss some options and some ideas of how you can get different ideas for content. Again, it should be consistent action, consistent content. What I want you to think about is there's a term called the curse of knowledge. Okay, and this term, what it means is, I have a doctorate in physical therapy, okay? So before I get started with my internet marketing, I first went to undergrad for business, then I went on to a graduate degree, a doctorate in physical therapy. And so you get to a point in any field, no matter what field it is, I don't care, anything from whether you're a chef, whether you're a firefighter, whether you're an engineer, a doctor, anything. You get to a point in your career where you forget what it's like to not know something. So, in other words, a doctor will get to a point where he forgets what it's like to not know. Someone comes in with knee pain or, certain ailment, and he forgets what it's like to not know. To him it's obvious what's going on, but he's got to kind of, speak to his patient's level, where they have no clue what's going on. He has to kind of go in depth about what's going on with them, and you can apply it to any industry. Maybe you're in a specific industry. Let's take an engineer as an example. I don't know anything about engineering, and so if you're in the engineering field, you're going to know, first of all, a lot more than I do, but you're also going to have a tough time remembering what it's like to not know the information because it's been such a part of your life. And that's what I want you to think about, this curse of knowledge, when you start creating content for your prospects. Most people, what they do is they look to the leaders, they look to the top people, whether in their company or in the industry, and they think, boy, I don't know anything. What in the world can I share with people? What content can I create that's going to be helpful to people, that people are going to find helpful, and it's going to help me attract leads? And these people are always comparing themselves to top leaders in the industry. And the truth is, there's always going to be someone who knows more than you. I don't care what field you're in. And home-based business industry is no different. However, there are thousands upon thousands of people who know a lot less than you do. Despite Facebook's popularity, as an example, there are thousands of people who have no clue how to create a personal profile on Facebook. It's true. They don't know how to get their profile picture up, how to get their header picture up, how to, post status updates, and how to update their contact information and their about page and all those things. They don't know how to create maybe a business page or a fan page. Maybe that's something that you know how to do. You already have a Facebook profile, and to you, that's obvious. Well, everyone knows how to run Facebook and work Facebook. Well, no, that's not true. Not everyone does. So that's something that you can create. How to optimize your Facebook profile page and fan page to attract leads. And you can go and shoot a screen capture video showing people step by step how to create a fan page, how to create a profile page, how to post status updates. That's just one example, okay? Maybe you have some knowledge on YouTube and how to simply upload a video, create a video, and then upload the video. Well, there are a lot of people who don't know how to do that. And you may think, well, everyone knows how to do that. It's pretty simple. Well, no, there are thousands upon thousands who don't know how to do that. And so you can, again, shoot a video or maybe write a blog post or write an article showing people or explaining to people how to go ahead, create a video and upload it to YouTube. Okay? So there are a lot of options, and I want you to, again, look to those above you and the top leaders in the industry as something to aspire to give you that motivation to see what is possible and learn from them. But don't get frustrated because they know more than you, because there are a lot of people who you know more than, who desperately need your help. And that leads me, I'm going to go to a little aside here. When people start creating content, whether it's audio, whether it's a blog post, particularly with video, a lot of people want it to be absolutely perfect. And they'll have everything just spot on. They will have a script that they've memorized. They will be all dressed up and everything's perfect. What I want you to think about is, who is your prospect? Because there are a lot of people who, let's say the stay-at-home mom, right? She's got 3 kids running around the house and the dog's barking and the cookies are in the oven and they're burning because she's trying to take care of the kids and all this stuff going on. And then she goes online and sees your video and everything's perfect. And it's this big fantasy world where, you're all dressed up and you're sitting on this, maybe your back porch in front of your pool and everything's just so great. It's not giving a true representation of you and your life, but it also, there's no connection there. That stay-at-home mom says, well, that's great for that person where they don't have 3 kids running around, they don't have the dog barking in the background. I'm not saying to create low-quality videos at all. I just am saying to be real and be yourself, because you're going to find that you're going to attract a lot more people if you are yourself rather than this so-called guru, because people have trouble relating to that. They dream about those types of things, sitting on a beach and earning hundreds of thousands of dollars by sitting on the beach, but they can't relate to it. So you're going to be more attractive if you're just genuine and you're just real, and that's particularly with creating videos. Okay? Another great idea to create some content is, on a daily basis, you should be filling your mind with positive information, whether it's business, marketing books or audios, whether it's mindset audios or books. You need to be filling your mind with that type of information. And so what you can then do is, whether it's a book or a training, audio training, you can create a blog post or shoot a quick video surrounding that information and share it with people. Say, hey, I just finished a great book. I'll give you an example. I just finished a book called Love is the Killer App. Okay, it's a business building book. It was recommended by one of my mentors. Read it, and it was perfect for where I am in my business right now. Great book. But what I could do is I could take some of the information in that book, and I'm not talking about stealing information. I'm just talking about sharing some of the key points. And then you can write a nice blog post. You can shoot a quick video and share it with your prospects and your list. Okay? Obviously, you want to give credit where credit is due. You want to mention the author and the title of the book, but it's a great way to share information with other people. Something else you can do is you can do screen capture videos, and I do these a lot. What happens is there's a lot of different tools and systems in our industry. I don't care what company you're with. There's a lot of internet marketing tools that you can use, whether it's an email autoresponder. I'm going to use that as an example, right? I use Aweber, which is an email autoresponder. So someone visits my site, they can input their contact information, name and email, and then they're put on my subscriber list. And on that list, I send out emails to that list, and that's how I communicate with them, right? Well, there are a lot of people who have no clue about autoresponders. Some don't even know, have never even heard that term. And some have heard the term, but they don't really know how to work an autoresponder or where to even begin. And so a great thing to do is create a screen capture video. And there are a lot of different tools to do this. There is Camtasia is one of the big ones. And what you do is it's a software. You simply click on the button, it starts recording your screen and your voice. So you can show people, you can log right into your autoresponder and show them how to create a capture form, how to send out a broadcast email, all the different ins and outs of an autoresponder. And then below the video, you could have a link, an affiliate link to that particular autoresponder, so people see how to actually use that type of software, or that type of program. And then you're offering a link where they can go directly and purchase it, and then you're earning that affiliate commission. Most people, what they do is they just put up links of programs or products or software or whatever, expecting people to click on it and buy. Well, that's not very attractive and it's not very enticing. But what is enticing and where you will start to see sales is if you show people how to use a program, show its benefits, show the back office, be transparent, then offer them the link where they can purchase. That is going to be more attractive, and that's going to generate you more sales. So that's just another option of content that you can create. And using that option, there are endless. I mean, do a screen capture on creating a Facebook fan page, do a screen capture on an autoresponder, do a screen capture on creating capture pages, do a screen capture on how to do a screen capture video. There are a lot of different options. Another great way to create some content, another idea, is to interview someone else in the industry. This could be someone directly in your company. This could be someone else in a different company. But what you can do is interview them. Maybe there's someone out there who's really good at some YouTube marketing. That's their thing and they're really good at it. You could create an interview, and you could approach them and say, hey, I wanted to create this interview for my list. Would you, mind doing a quick interview with me? Well, most of the time, if you approach them correctly and politely, they're going to say yes, because first of all, it's a win-win. It gives them exposure, but it also provides you with some content to provide to your list. So that's another great option. Okay? So those are some ideas to get you started, creating content. Be thinking also throughout the day. The worst thing you can do is sit down whenever you have time, especially if you work full-time and you're working your home-based business part-time. The worst thing you can do, let's say you work your home-based business at nighttime. What you don't want to do is sit down at night at your computer and then start thinking, okay, I got to create some content. What can I share with my list today? Okay? When you sit down at your computer or in front of your video camera or whatever, you want to be ready to create that content. And so throughout the day, you should have it in your mind, thinking about what you can create. And you're going to start to see, if you pay attention, that situations, circumstances, or someone's going to mention something, you're going to see something on a commercial, you're going to overhear something from other people. It's going to trigger something saying, hey, that's a great piece of content I could create. And then later on that night, when you're ready to actually create that content and you have that time, you can sit down and start creating that content. Okay? So those are some ideas to get you rolling, to get you producing some daily content. At first, it may seem daunting to create that daily consistent action and create daily content for your prospects, but quickly you'll see how easily it is, and then quickly you'll see how you can build up this library of content. You should be producing some quality content. It doesn't have to be, perfect. Like I mentioned about the video as an example, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be some good content that you can share with people. And then, like I've mentioned before, down the road, let's say in a month from now, let's say tonight, you create a content piece, maybe a video, and you show people how to create a fan page and optimize your fan page on Facebook to generate leads for your home-based business, right? That's an awesome training. And let's say a month from now, you meet someone at your company event who says, hey, I've been on Facebook, but I'm really struggling. I don't really have a fan page. I don't really understand the whole fan page thing or how you even get started with that and how I can use it to build my business. And you can say, hey, I actually have a training that I created about a month ago on that. Here it is. And you can point the link to them, share that link with them, and then you can show them that training and they can start to learn how to create a fan page. And what it does for you is it starts to position you as a leader in the industry. Okay? The biggest mistake that most people make in this industry is they focus on one thing, which is their primary company, so that what happens is every single other person in that company becomes almost, I don't want to say a competitor, but people don't see that there is potential in terms of revenue from all those people in that company. They think, well, that person's already in this company, so I can't ever, make any profit from them, or there can't be any beneficial business transaction from that person because they're in the same company as I am. That's short-term thinking. That's so wrong. Again, you want to make sure that you're branding yourself, and your company and your business is just one aspect of you and your business and your brand. Okay? So I hope that was helpful, guys. You can start creating that content. That should give you some ideas to get rolling. Let me know how you're making out, and let me know if you have any other questions on creating some content or any other questions on internet marketing in general. Look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.